So we open the episode with Whitney's trauma, but then we get to it with Meredith Marks
and Lisa Barlow.
Meredith says, I thought about opening up in this group, but when I do, it seems like you get slapped in the face.
And Lisa says, And Lisa says, those things I said were hyperbolic and I didn't make them.
Girl, you meant every word you said. You really gonna say you regret your choice of words? Meredith went in like a cross-examination.
The only thing I can say is I'm deeply sorry.
You ain't deeply sorry. Well, you are sorry, just not deep because you're shallow. And cheap like your hair color. Meredith said, I would never trust you to tell you nothing like that, heifer. But Lisa gonna say I didn't make it up. Yes, you did.
Will you stop interrupting me? You're an interrupter. Stop interrupting me. It's very impolite. Meredith said if you are not willing to get help, I don't know what more there is I can do with you.
And everybody like, no, you can't tell her she gotta go get help.
I don't like you commenting on my mental stability.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you basically did.
You did, Meredith. You did. You did it in a roundabout legal way. Heather, your impression of Meredith was cute. I don't know why she was British, but it was cute. Whitney asked Lisa to explain where the pain comes from, but it comes from her ugly husband. That's where it comes from. She wants Seth, and Seth don't want her. Oh, goodness.
Lisa Barlow gonna say I'm not gonna slit my wrist for anyone.
Knowing full well Meredith had a family member that had an incident with that. See, too low. But Lisa Barlow is low. It's in her name.
Meredith said, we've got to stop this for a minute. I'm going to disengage.
However, Jen says, look, y'all fighting over petty shit. I'm about to do 10 to 20. So Lisa apologizes to Meredith. Meredith is like, we can't heal nothing now, but thanks, heifer. All right, it's the next morning, and now everybody's going to recap and get the backstabbing and shit-stirring started early in the morning. Who's going to bone carry? Heather goes to Jen, and Jen says they're going on a bike trolley. Why does Jen look so swollen in the morning? Is it all those lies in her bloodstream? Jen, why do you have a glam squad with stolen money? I guess you're going to live it up till the end. So rather than having a bone-carrying morning, Heather actually confronts Meredith, who also has a glam squad, and says, you're coming off as condescending and superior. And you are. But, with that kind of fit of rage, I feel superior too.
Meredith said, well, I just don't think it's appropriate to treat me that way.
And I can't disagree with Mare. Heather said, well, if you can forgive Jen, why can't you take a chance on her? Heather said, stop being a condescending, superior bitch and come down a few notches. I don't want to get down to Lisa's level. Oh, we going to a rodeo. Fast forward and best fiends. So after we watch the girls do-si-do with their horses. Now we're encouraging white women to try on traditional Mexican garb. So this isn't appropriation. I just want to make sure, because if we got to yell at them, y'all telling them to do it. You don't confuse them now. It's about to be Halloween. Don't get them confused, because they're going to say, I saw this on Housewives. Oh, God. So now Heather going to go over with Lisa and say, I don't think Meredith's being fair. She can forgive.
Meredith tells the other girls, I just don't believe she feels she did anything wrong.
And I agree. Whitney says, well, it ain't fair we all holding Lisa to the cross when you done spread rumors too about her selling her cuckoo. Girl, what you said was loose and vague. Now, Meredith, you said she was selling her coot to peddle her hooch. That's pretty specific. Just like her SEC number, pretty specific. That's not loose and vague. She said you was loose and vague. Whitney, of course she's going to argue semantics. She's a lawyer. Well, she has legal training. It's what we do. Whitney says, you gotta put it all on the table. It ain't fair for Lisa not to know you was talking smack.
Now Meredith's worried that will make it fun and light for Jen.
You don't care about Jen. You're trying to stall for time to see if you can get some dirt to shut Whitney up. So we got dressed up to sit on horses and have them walk in a circle. Ooh. Y'all could have kept this scene. Oh, we having a lingerie night. We didn't get enough flirting and on the bikes? Okay. So Whitney's telling Heather, you know I gotta tell Lisa about Meredith talking her shit. Heather said, you supposed to be mending fences, but you carrying bones? So this is the first bone carrier of the episode. Thanks, Whit. So Lisa come down in pajamas when it's supposed to be lingerie. So Whitney asked Jen while she making dinner, did Meredith ever talk to her about alleged affairs?
But now Meredith comes up and she said, yeah, we talked about it in the hot tub.
And Jen said, but I didn't bring it up. I mean, I guess, Jen, but I don't know. We've got you lying on court documents, so I'd have to see the tape. Whitney, you ain't nobody put you in the middle. You just want to open that mouth. We got Whit on tape saying that she knows someone specifically that Lisa slung her cooch to sell her hooch. Whitney, why do you need Meredith to say it? Meredith said, I ain't saying shit.
I'm disengaging.
Whitney, I gotta say, your breasts do look good in this. I'm impressed. Whitney is really trying to get this shit started by any means necessary. So we all around the dinner table and Whitney tell Lisa, I feel like this is the only time we've ever had a real friendship. Because that's right, you was begging for that heifer to like you and I don't know why. I have talked with Meredith about your marriage, about rumors about you. Meredith brought it up. She came to me with rumors about you. But that was after your little tirade, so it's tit for tat. But if it's that, slap my dog, I'll hit your cat. I feel like I'm in the middle and I'm going to disengage. She just handed that pot to Meredith and said, stir, heifer. Lisa starts going on this, I love my family, my husband's great, everything's totally fine.
What was that about me?
Now, Whitney, you forgetting to tell everybody how specific you got with your rumors. Heather said, ain't nobody giving head for courtside at the Jazz.
Lisa says, does this feel good to hurt me more?
Jen's like, nobody's talking about me. Yeah, because you about to go to prison. So we're phasing you out. You're not important. Whitney gonna say this is retaliation. You two need to suss it out. But Whitney, you stirred the turd. You encouraged it. Meredith said, you've been talking trash about me for a minute, heifer. So if I said it, so be it.
Oh my God, John taking Jenny, all I have is for someone to attack that.
Oh God, now Jen starts on the same sob story because we done forgot about her. Wait till everybody forgets about you when you're in prison. So they send Meredith to go knock on Lisa's door.
Lisa says, I want you out.
Meredith said, I knew nothing about that last rumor till she told me.
Meredith said, well, I didn't speak to any specific rumors, but I shouldn't have said anything at all.
Lisa says, I accept your apology. But whenever we all get together, it's always a pile on me.
Because you always start mess. You're an empath, you absorb it all. I don't know if that's holy in the Mormon religion. That sounds like witchery to me. Whitney's still trying to get Meredith to admit what she heard. Whitney, Meredith didn't throw you under the bus. You wanted to get the shit started and she said, I'm sorry, you misremember this. Now Whitney mad at Heather because she's like, I told you everything, you should back me up. Okay, so they were there at the Jazz game when the rumor was started by Angie. Heather said, I would have remembered that. Oh my God. Heather said, I didn't hear that fucking nugget. I like Heather. She said, I would have fucked too because I love sitting courtside. But you just said you wouldn't get on your knees for courtside at the Jazz. Well, that was the shit, and I'ma see you soon for something.